Yo people, welcome to the Prism Perspective. Today I shall be talking about the piercings I have at the moment, and also the tattoos I have at the moment. I think it's worth noting that I don't have a lot of piercings and tattoos yet. Obviously I plan to get more, but this is just what I have at the moment. First off, we got my septum. Funny thing about that, I did it myself. I know, quite a bad idea. I'm just super lucky that I didn't get an infection and it healed okay, because to be honest, at that age that could have gone pretty wrong. I think I did it when I was like 14 or something like that. In terms of pain, it was, I'm not gonna lie to you, it was pretty painless. It didn't really hurt. It was actually the aftercare that hurt the most, because when your piercings heal, obviously they secrete like a fluid, I guess, that like helps it heal, and that gets crusty. Now, if you move the jewelry before you've cleaned the crust off, that hurts a lot. But that's pretty much it, to be honest. It was a really like hassle-free piercing, didn't hurt at all, and it looks good on everyone. So if you're actually thinking of getting a septum piercing, go ahead. Second piercing we're going to go on today is my nostril piercing. So that one, I'm not gonna lie to you, was pretty problematic. I got it done when I was 16 for the first time around, and I got it done with like a stud and like the weird like nose gun thing. It was okay, except for like I tried to change it to like a clear stud right after, and it got shut, and oh my god, I had to like go back and get them to like push it back in. 10 out of 10 wouldn't recommend. That literally hurt more than the actual piercing itself. I had it with a stud for a while, and then I like switched it from like stud to a ring. It was okay. And then I did get a couple of keloids though, and if you don't know what a keloid is, it's like this bump. I don't know how to explain it. It's like this bump, like a lump, like on the piercing like hole, and it hurts a lot, and it looks ugly, and it's problematic, and you don't want to deal with it. I did get a keloid on it, but like tea tree added to the salt water, and you're good. And then I think it was in my first year of college, I literally like went to take my hoodie off, and my glasses are still on my face, and my glasses like snapped that shit off. Very painful. And then the stud went on the floor, so I was like, well, that's never to be seen again. And I just let it close up. Maybe about, I don't even know how long after that, but I got it like redone, and that time I got it done with like a needle and hoop this time. So it's still got like the same jewelry that it's been pierced with, and I just clean it, and yeah, it's been alright for me, to be honest. I don't really mind it. Pain wise, to be fair, I feel like I just have a really high pain tolerance, so this is not really that much valid. It hurt a bit. It obviously just makes your eyes water because your nose is very there's a lot of nerves in that area, so you're going to feel a lot more. My eyes did water. I did shed a tear, sad, but it didn't actually hurt. Just make sure it doesn't come out, because putting it back in, that's what hurts. Next piercing we're going to go over is my scaffold. Looks like this, also known as an industrial, so it goes by both names. This one hurt the most, I'm not going to lie to you. This one was awful in terms of pain and maintenance as well. It's a very high maintenance piercing, so like you've got to really look after it. You've got to look after all piercings, but scaffolds especially, because if you get it caught on something, or if you knock it, that's it, game over. Shit's gonna hit the fan from there. With mine, the bar actually bent into my ear, so I'll show like a couple of pictures so you can actually understand what I mean. But like around here, in like the middle bit of my ear, like where the bar was just constantly like putting pressure on it, leaning it was actually cutting into my ear, and that was super painful. I wore a plaster. Like if you knew me during college, you remember that I had like a plaster like in that area. It was super painful. It was really annoying to look after as well, and I got keloids on there also, because I kept getting it caught on like either my hair or other people's hair. Yeah, if you get a scaffold, be prepared to like baby that fucking piercing. Next piercing we're gonna get over to is my helix, and that's on this ear here. This one was super easy. It was really nice actually. This one was really nice. It was a really easy piercing to maintain and look after as well. It didn't really hurt all that much. The only issue I really have with this one, which is, to be honest, is my own doing, it actually, like, for a period of time it was slanted because I sleep on the left side of my body. And obviously when you put pressure on it, it like sort of put it towards like an angle. Yeah, so this one was like at sort of this angle for quite a while. But then over time it did actually like straighten itself out where I like slept with a pillow or like turned over and that. But yeah, no, Helix is a super cute, really easy to look after as well. So there you go. I feel like an honourable mention is in order. I also had a smiley piercing. I also did that one myself. It's one that goes like here in your frenulum, but it's called a smiley because when you smile and when you talk you can see it. That one barely hurt. It's because it was just it's such a thin bit of skin, the needle just passes through. The only reason why I took it out is that like where the skin is so thin, it was getting quite close to like the edge of the frenulum, and I was like, if I don't take this out soon, it's gonna like tear, and I don't want to fuck with that. So I just took it out, and the hole is still there to my knowledge, but I just don't really wear it. But you know, the hole's there. Now we're gonna get on to my tattoos. So we got this one here. I'll also put like an actual like picture of it, like when it was first done and everything. You know, this was actually a flash design, because Holly made like a load of designs during the first lockdown, and I really like this one. So I just thought, okay, yeah, I'll get that. Both my tattoos at the moment were done by Holly Wilcox who works at The Loft. I love her work a lot, and I'll put her Instagram down below if you just want to check it out, if you want like a similar tattoo or anything. This was a flash design. It was £40, I think. It's about £40-50. I really like how dainty it looks, and I like the positioning as well, like the way it like goes up on the edge of my wrist and like comes onto here. Love that. This one personally didn't really hurt. I'd say out of 10 it was like a 3, to be honest. Did get a little bit tender like here, but that's obviously where like your tendon is, so it's like quite a delicate bit where there's not a lot of like body fat or muscles sort of like pushing it. But apart from that, it was okay. It just feels like a cat kneading on you really fast in like a centralized area, if that makes any sense. And then we're gonna get on to my second tattoo, which again I'll put like a picture so you can see it. It is this one here. Like I said before, also done by Holly at The Loft. This one I honestly didn't even know where I was gonna have it until like the day before. I was like, fuck, okay, I don't really know where this is going. Originally I wanted to like have it here, sort of like in this area, but I was like, well, this one is like a super dainty line work, and this one is like huge and massive black work, so I don't really think it's gonna mix. But yeah, no, I love the position of this one. This one, I'm not gonna lie, it didn't actually hurt. It was bearable and it was okay until like the last 15 minutes when it was like being sort of blacked out and everything. Then I was just like, oh, right, this is savage. So worth it though, so worth it. I think as well, like one thing I remember, it was making my leg go really funny for some strange reason. I think it's because I was lying down and like my body's really sensitive, so the left side it feels like I've got like electricity just shocking my leg. So yeah, it was sort of making my leg like twitch a lot as well. That's one thing you'll notice if you get like ankle, feet, not like have any, but like ankle, feet, and like hands, arm, wrist tattoos, like you might experience some twitching. Like that's super normal. It's just really funny, to be honest. I think the first one I got in July, and then this one here I literally got beginning of this month. Yeah, no, I'm so happy with the way both of them like look and are at the moment. And I 100% want more. Like I just want to be tatted like from ankle. This is my ankle, from neck to ankle. Both of these tattoos didn't take long at all. I know my first one took like half an hour, I think, maybe like just a little bit over that, and my bigger one took like probably an hour and a half, which are really, really good. And this big one here was 120, so it obviously does depend on like size, the design as well, and like obviously the artist, because different artists have different like rates. Some charge hourly, some charge like depending on, like I said, like the size and everything. So obviously if you are looking at getting a tattoo, just really message your artist and don't be afraid to ask questions as well. Like, it's going to be on your body forever, so you want to make sure like you're 100% sure of it. Would I get any more piercings? Yeah. Oh my god, how did I not even like mention this? I also have stretched ears. You can see here and here, and obviously like this one is a tunnel because it's see-through like a tunnel, and then this one is a plug because it's just plugged up. I am at 16mm at the moment, which is 5/8 of an inch. Probably might go bigger. It's funny because I said I'd stop at like, what, 4mm? I don't know, not 4, I don't even know. I don't know sizes. I'd said I'd probably stop at like 2G, 0G, 00, and I just kept going up and up and up. One bit of advice I would give for stretched ears is when you start getting to the bigger sizes, invest in something called PTFE tape, also known as plumber's tape. It is really nice to stretch with. Reason being is that like when you start getting to the bigger sizes, you don't really want to be using tapers. It just sort of makes it a bit easier on your ears as well, and a bit safer, and you're less likely to get like blowouts, which if you've had a blowout before, if you've got stretched ears, they're fucking awful. Yeah, no, tape is really, really good for stretching your ears, especially when you get to bigger sizes. But yeah, before I like sidetracked myself, would I get any more piercings? Yes. Not too many though. I realise I'm not that big of a piercing person anymore. I'd probably get maybe like another nostril piercing here, maybe another ear piercing, and I've been thinking about an eyebrow one as well. But tattoos, yes, I'd literally get so many. So that is all the piercings and the tattoos I have. I hope this was like quite an insightful video, and you can take away some points from it and just be like, wow, tattoos and piercings are cool. Share this video to your friends, like, obviously subscribe, and give me ideas of what you want to see on this channel as well. I've got quite a bit of stuff planned. I say planned, I mean I just have a lot of ideas I'm not sure how to put into practice. But we move. Obviously, stay safe, you guys, and have a really good Christmas as well.